Alright, jumping right into the next video, just moving forward. I was in the middle of doing ink work. I was gonna copy and paste from in between videos, but I'll just do it now. Just some ink work I put on the wrong layer apparently. So that belongs here. Let's jump back in. What was it? Temp 1, and this I copy. Control X, and then I'm gonna go to the main layer. Drop it on there. I did notice it. I clipped, or rather, yeah, I forgot to get this part. So I'm gonna go back up to temp 1, copy, main coloring, or main. Then, actually, that was a mistake. Supposed to be Control X. So temp 1, X, and then main, Control V. That should be it. Test it out. Yeah, it removes it. Awesome. Okay, so moving forward from here, temp 1 layer, do a little bit of line work. It's a very minute tweak. Something I see here. I could use a little TLC. Okay. Alright. Alright. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It is so beautiful. It is beautiful. I could cross hatch this, but why? Whatever, man. I'm here, so let's knock it out. I'm gonna have to move on. Try my best not to stay in one place or get tunnel vision. So we're gonna jump up a layer. We're gonna start working on this, which is temp layer 2. For temp layer 2, both the color and the ink are on here. So I'm gonna have to be very careful to make sure I go to all three. So guts, skin, I believe it's this color that I need to add in here. Bump it up to 5-ish. Okay, temp 2. I'm just gonna proceed to color the top of his hand in here like this, including his fingernail. Pay attention to detail here. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. Knuckle. Hopefully I'll be able to fill tool this without headache. My fill tool's been acting kind of weird. It's just been like jumping through whatever I've been trying to fill. I don't know what the deal is with it. Guess it does that. Might be a memory thing. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't playing well because the colors I was using previously were too close for the fill tool to discern. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. I think that makes more sense. Guess colors are too close. So if the fill tool doesn't work for this, that probably means the same thing. These two colors I'm using on top of each other are way too similar. And the fill tool is just like, I'm not gonna fill that in because I can't read it. Sorry, guy. Trying to be very detailed with this hand here because it's close. It's very close to the screen. So it's important I get every minute thing. Vitally important. Purposely ignoring the gaps in between his knuckles. That's totally on purpose. because there shouldn't be much light in between his knuckles. Specifically on that part of his hand, really. Uh-oh, I can't see it. The colors are in the freaking way. But, excuse me. Alright. Okay. It's a little chunky there, but it's alright. Just don't need much attention, this part specifically. Because there should not be that much light getting in here. But I have to keep in mind I'm not just using it's not a two-part cell shading. There's actually more I have to do after this. So, okay. Alright. Uh-oh. I can feel that. Alright. Well, the fill tool's working. Well, mostly. It's a deal there. uh, okay. Alright. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Hmm. Look at that gorgeous detail. Just immaculate. Now let's do the other two. Gotta be a fast way to do this. Okay. Alright. Now that I know the fill tool works the way it's supposed to, I can be kind of reckless here and just move at full speed. So I don't have anything to worry about like before. Okay. Being very careful not to hit the ink or the black. Sorry, hit the mic. Being very careful not to hit the black part of the hand. Super important. Getting to a point where I can feel when I make mistakes that the fill tool is gonna pick up, which is a good thing for the future. Alright, it looks fine. There should be like no light hitting this. I'm still put a little bit of here though. This is his thumb. His thumb's under his hand. Just do it for entertainment purposes here. Oh jeez. Alright. You kidding me? Where's the break? I don't see a break in that. That's weird. I need to put my glasses on. I can't really. I don't like those mistakes. Alright. Last one. Oh wow. Not much to do here, huh? Let's get the knuckle though. Jesus. Okay. Awesome. Piece of the arm back here. Not really a big deal that I knocked this out, but I'm gonna do it just in case. Trying to be careful here. Trying to retain my memory of how the musculature of the arm would look light wise. That's fine. Let's do the feel. Okay. That's it. All three. Now pull up my color. One, two. So we're on this one. This is gonna be interesting. Temp coloring. Nope. Temp two. Okay. It's gonna be very interesting. I'm so gonna take a shortcut here too. So for the temp, all I need here is just a straight line. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't take much, you know. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know about that one. All right. All right. That's one. Again, just a straight line. Okay, that's two. Let's go on to three. For three, I could actually be a little wild here. Okay. Okay. That's I don't know about the last one. Do that one again. Okay. Let's get these colors up out of my face. Alright, turn this down to three. I could technically just fill tool this knuckle, but I don't want to. Alright, turn my colors back on, jump up to my colors. Next thing is the bandage. Did I get the bandage? Yeah, I got the bandage colors here. Got a little nervous there. I was like, oh, did I remember? Turn that off. So temp 2. So for this is going to be a little tricky. Yeah, it's gonna be a tricky one. All right, it's gonna take some serious thought on my part. Let's go in. Okay. Hopefully the field 2 doesn't give me a nightmare here. Just trust me, there's a definite method to my madness here. My head, I'm thinking, where would the light hit your hand? My brain is telling me all of this. Okay, don't let me down, field 2. It let me down. All right, let's do some more testing here just to make sure. Yeah. Hmm. So I have what I want. Just making sure before I do this the extremely hard way. Yeah, it's not gonna let me. All right. Since I don't have a choice here, do it the bloody old-fashioned way. For curiosity's sake. Nope. So when the field tool does that, blatantly ignore the perimeter you made. It's doing that because the colors are too similar. You can't make colors too close to each other on the color wheel, or it'll just ignore you and color everything in sight, which really sucks, by the way. I don't mind a little light, little trim of light breaking up the colors like this in regards to the inking. That I didn't mean to do. Oh no, it deletes it all. I had a slip right there. Not too worried about it though. Not a big deal. Because I can go back and I can fix it by hand. Okay, right now it's on 8. Remember to put it back on 8 when I go through there again. Okay, jump back in. I had it on 8. Put it on. Yeah, let's leave it on 8. I'm purposely leaving scratches and dots on certain parts. So I like the effect it gives. This indicates like gradient when you do that. It's like scratchy like that instead of a sharp portion of the cell shading. It just indicates that the light is gradual there. It's not like a hard break from shadow to light or whatever. Okay. Alright, move on. Alright. Okay. Can't think of anything to talk about. I'm so focused on doing this. Really ain't much to talk about. I do not like the route the manga went. I have no clue if that's what Dr. Miura wanted for his story. Cause they kidnapped Casca, took her back to Falconia. I'm just thinking to myself, why? Why you? What worse? What could you do to Casca worse than what Griffith has already done? You know, taking her back to that terrible kingdom doesn't really solve anything. I want to see Guts. I want to see Guts lose his mind and start taking out. I want to see some progress. I want to see characters get killed and taken out, which, by the way, they haven't been doing. And when I say characters, I mean like apostles. I want to see Guts picking off apostles. I want to see Guts showing some type of progression, man. He's not showing any progression. He's regressing as the story goes. How is he in a worse state? He's nowhere near closer to beating or taking out Griffith. Ever since Guts put on the armor and he turned into the Beast of Rage for the first time, or the Hound of Rage, it just went downhill from there. He hasn't gotten stronger since then, and it's blowing my mind. Why is he seeming so weak? If you're gonna make him like this to the point where he's regurgitating at the sight of Griffith, you you just should be prepared for people being very let down by the story. Because the point of Berserk is Guts improving so that he can, go get Griffith. Griffith is a god hand. He's a literal. He's like an angel. He's like one of the devil's fallen angels. So he's wildly powerful. And Guts just has armor that basically makes him hemorrhage. So if you're not gonna power Guts up from this point, you need to at least establish that he is a credible threat. Make Guts start picking off and killing these quote important apostles. All of the the fake band of the Hawk. All of those demons and freaks and monsters posing as the band that Griffith murdered. Cause that's how Guts. That's what he should look like, man. Guts should look like a freaking. He should be terrifying to them. But it's not coming off that way. He got on the boat, which is fine. The boat arc was okay because it gave a Cedro a girlfriend, which he desperately needed. Poor little guy. But when they got off the boat and they went to the elf place, everything just kind of stopped there. Not even so, because they got peace for the first time. Casca got to spend time with the Moonlight Boy. Guts too, he spent some time with the kid, which was pretty awesome. But then Miura died. In the story, you could tell the story is trying to meander a little bit. I don't want the story to meander. I want Guts to move forward like the soldier he is, and I want him to start picking off everything. I want Guts to kill everything in sight the way Guts is intended to. The name of the manga is Berserk. We should be seeing Guts losing his mind. It's like his shtick. Okay, that looks pretty good. Fairly, it's very detailed, but it looks really good. I'll stick to it. So just a tad bit outside of the whole cell shading aspect, but it's a good look. I really wish I could use this field tool for the love of God. Trying to back out here. Okay. I'm desperately thinking. You know what? Since the colors were too similar and the field tool wasn't reading it, let's pick a darker color. Go back onto temp 2. Yeah, back on temp 2. And let's try to do the field tool based on a darker color. And then I'll just like in post go back, you know? Let's see. This might actually be a good theory here. And I'll immediately know the moment I use that fill bucket. I'll know. Speaking of, it's not right by the way. It should be more like this. So I'm not just tracing his knuckles. Tracing the bones below his knuckles. So it should look like this. I don't know what I was doing just now. And we got the light up here. Hopefully this works. Let's see. I'm gonna test it now. It worked. Haha. And my theory was correct. I should have assumed as much. There was obviously a break up here, by the way. Right here, there was a break. Had to be. Because it didn't fill in properly. Okay. Alright, just move in here. Finish doing this shading. I know this color appears to be very dark. But it's no biggie. So I'm gonna go back and tweak it pretty soon here. So the light would be more like, it'd be like this. I'd gradient it right here. Then I probably do a little bit more gradient. Bring it back, swing it around like this. Yeah, be like that. Maybe like a swath right here. Just a little bit of light right here. Just to strafe his arm out a little bit. Show off a little bit of muscle in his forearm here. I might actually, nah, that's too much. If I put light here, it'd be like just this right here at most. Yeah, it look like this. Now the fill tool works. Uh oh. Uh-oh. I don't see any break. Oh, I see it. I do not see breaks here. Just pretend like I do though. Let's try round two. God God dang it. I don't know where the break's at here, if any. Oh no, let's just feel it. It's that one. What in the world? What are you doing? There is no, is it this? This is angering me. Is it that? I don't know why I did it so boorishly. It's gotta be that, right? Sorry, I'm getting angry, so I'm getting sloppy. Alright, that's gotta be it, man. Stop playing with me. Alright. It's my favorite saying. Don't play with people that aren't playing with you. Which is true. Don't play with people when they're not joking. Okay? Alright. Feel that. Oh boy, look at the time again. Alright, and now I can go back, refill it the proper color. Boom. Look at all the headache I saved myself. Oops. Oh, I did that. Okay. Awesome. Alright, I'll end the video here. It's at 30 minutes again. This will probably be the thumbnail. But yeah, I'll just make another video off the heels of this.